We are at war. We, as a nation, have been at war for 8 long years. First it was Operation Enduring Freedom, and then it became Operation Iraqi Freedom. And both of those wars continue to this very moment. We read in the news, we see it on the television, that young men and women continue to sacrifice their lives in this war in order to protect the freedoms that we enjoy. 9/11, 8 years ago, we just observed Patriot Day again on Friday, and how the world has changed since then. And if you or someone you know has a loved one who is serving right now in Iraq, as some of our own members of Zion are, you know what kind of hardships they endure, what kind of added precautions they must take at all times to be vigilant. And it certainly reminds me of the war that the Apostle Paul speaks of in today's second lesson, when he talks about this war, and he uses some words to describe it in verse 12. For our struggle is not against enemies of blood and flesh, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers of this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Now, we know that fundamentalist Christians these days, more than ever, may be looking at that war in the Middle East as somehow being related to the Bible's prophecies about this last war to end all wars called Armageddon. And the similarities are interesting when we think about this silent sort of terrorist war that is waged on America and on our world today, and that which the apostle here describes, that struggle. Now, there are other Christians, and I would say that many Lutherans are among those other Christians who maybe have taken an opposite extreme and at the very most are neutral about the existence of Satan. I pray that today we are able to see that the devil really does exist, and he is at work in this kind of principalities and powers sort of war that's out there, but it's not just out there, it's in here. Martin Luther correctly described the forces of evil as the devil, the world, and our own flesh, our own sinful nature. It's that close to us. And Jesus, in today's gospel reading, tries to help the people who are so caught up in observing the law. They wanted to do things right. And in the process of getting caught up in their legalistic religion, their checklist religion, they failed to do the right thing. They thought, if I do this, then God will bless me. And if I don't do that, God will bless me. But you see, God has never stopped loving you or me. War continues to happen. It's happened. Our nation was founded in the midst of war, and we've suffered through all kinds of horror, and as a nation, as a people, and this world has been at war with each other. But this war, this spiritual battle, continues on. But God has already won the final victory. God sent His Son, Jesus Christ, who shed His blood on the cross to defeat sin, death, and the devil once for all.